I have nightmares like this all the time. I'm not even joking. It's not always a manticore, but it's always just like this. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Riot here playing Ark Survival Evolved, and today I was just kind of snooping around the whole modded workshop for Ark Survival Evolved, checking on some stuff I've missed, and Dino Overhaul X, one of like the original biggest, most massive, awesome mods ever to hit Ark in the first place, has been doing all kinds of crazy ass updates I was not aware of, like so many kinds of epic ass creatures that it's like I thought the mod was I mean, I don't want to say abandoned whatsoever, because it obviously he's always been working on it, but it's just I didn't expect it to be kicked up in a full gear right now. It's producing some insane creatures, some creatures that are by far most insane than any, or more insane than any other mod has. I mean, some of these things I just kind of stumbled onto right now are so mind-blowing that I had to record at like midnight like I am right now. Luckily, I'm not that loud of a person, so my neighbors won't mind. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do, there's about 5 creatures that I really want to show you guys right now. There's a whole buttload, a whole mod's worth of new things going on. Just more than I can even fathom right now, but these few things are at least the toys I chose to play with today. What have I done? Oh yeah, it was the prime deathworm was what I was looking at. I just wanted to get a look at this guy, the tameable one in the wild. There's a bunch of things I haven't looked at in this mod. Some of them aren't that new, some of them are very new. This one's not that new. I just wanted to see what kind of deathworm you were able to tame in this mod. It looks like it has a bit of a poison spitting ability, which is pretty damn cool right there. It's a cool addition for the deathworm. So if you're not within range of it, it can still get you with its nice little ranged attack. Dude, he just vaporized like a dodo. That's hilarious. All these dead birds dropping around me. I can't help but feel like it's my fault. Alright, perhaps these Yeti minions you could get. Are you guys useful in any way, shape, or form against giant deathworms? Because little Yeti buddies, oh Jesus Christ, by a poison explosion nonetheless. Not even a deathworm, an explosion of poison. Just gonna get the hell away from this guy. It was the worst thing to spawn in at the beginning of this video. He's just killing everything. Or the one thing I've spawned, but it's plenty, man. What is going on over there? What the hell? Look at the size of that fish. That bird is picked up. Oh, it just ate it. But did you guys see that for a second? Like that was actually hilarious right there. That fish was easily like 5-6 times the size of that bird. He just did not give a shit. I forgot there's like giant coals in this mod as well. Oh yeah, look at the size of that one. These apex coals get big as hell. They're monsters. That's why it looks so funny when a fish picks one of these up, because it's just not like that's. It just looks way funny, man. I don't really know how to put it. Like, it just looks like something that's not meant to occur in nature. These things are terrifying when they're blown up to a larger size. That Jurassic World quote is so true. Like, monster is totally a relative term, because to a riot, a giant coal is a monster. But the first creature I really wanted to take a look at right now was this hell sheep. The mod includes hell sheep now. Alright, hell sheep, prepare to get put to the test, buddy. Get in there, hell sheep! I would imagine hell sheep just vaporizes his ass, though. It's a sheep from hell, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if Jesus is the shepherd to Christians, then by that logic, the shepherd to devil sheep would be Satan. And Satan's got some pretty powers. I meant to say pretty badass powers. I'm assuming, I base all of my Christian knowledge off of Supernatural. In Supernatural, the devil's got a lot of powers. Alright, come on, devil sheep. I'm not really sure how one acquires a devil sheep, where one even comes across a devil sheep. Not even sure how a devil sheep comes into existence, to be honest. Or the devil, for that matter. That would mean that there's just a lot of magic going on around here that I do not understand. Mega, dude, this thing's badass. I'm just wondering how you get it, even if it's like meant to be tamed. It is. It classifies as a mega. Megas are not meant to be tamed. Megas in this mod exist because when you kill them, they drop some incredible item that you need to summon like an alpha prime or some incredibly powerful beast to do your bidding. I see its brain. What the fuck is going on here? How do I see its... That is just terrifying right there. I mean, if they just got rid of its face altogether, if they just made this like a floating brain, that could just pick you up and drop you, would for some reason sounds like the most epic thing ever. That is so creepy. I didn't even notice you could see its breath. That's the coolest thing about it, having a transparent face. I didn't even see through the transparent face. But there's a brain exposed right there. This is such a cool creature. This is exactly what I was talking about. Overhaul's adding so much awesome stuff, and it all went completely under my radar. And I feel like such a fool for letting it all go under my radar. So now I feel like I had to do a video today so you guys could really see just a drop of the awesome. Alright, my brain sheep. Dude, the brain sheep! I'm not gonna get over this anytime soon. This is going to trip me out the entire video. I'll stop talking about it so it stops getting redundant, but it's there, man, and it's trippy. I've never seen brains in Ark before. Okay, now on to one of the other creatures. It's just gonna get more and more epic. It goes brain sheep to just straight up god monster to something that it should have existed in Ark this entire time, but since it's now finally here, I'll just take it in a happy sense. Alright, this beast right here will... you know what, I'm not gonna say anything weird. It's late and only weird stuff comes out of my mouth, so I'm just gonna present it. We've had manticores, we have not had titan. Oh, this is just a freaking mega manticore. This isn't even the titan. This one's just extra rabid. Crazy ass howling of chasing after me. I have nightmares like this all the time. I'm not even joking. It's not always a manticore, but it's always just like this.
Even death can save you from me.
That's terrifying. That's what this manticore says. Not even death can save you from me. And Satan's voice, clear as day. Alright, so look at this right here. Here you have a manticore. This is what we're used to. This is a manticore. Now welcome the Titan Manticore. Another creature you must kill in the mod if you're going to advance into other items and that kind of thing. You have to kill, actually no, the Titans. The Titans are like the end game, the winners. If you can kill the Titans, you basically beat the mod. But these things, this ain't no regular like boss right here. Look at the size of this monster. Compared to the regular manticore, look at that. It looks like a fresh newborn right there. That's hysterical. I imagine his health, yeah, see, that's the cool thing too. It's health 640,000. This is what a beast has, like this is what a godly monster has in overhaul. There's no like 35 million health or anything like that. This is what you gotta get. It's just cool the way it does that, you know what I mean? It's hilarious how little you are, buddy. I don't even know how it's gonna kill you. Like the detail, the way it can kick is a million different ways. Alright, get him. Eat him, buddy. Eat your child. I said eat your child. I guess he's trying to just delicately enjoy his child. That horrifying thing it said right as I tamed it was just all kinds of spooky. Alright, there is damage indication on this freaking thing. I know it just looked at first like glance, it should have just been a quick vaporize, but this is still a mega manticore. And megas in this game are the things you have to kill to get the better items. Or to get the better creatures, I mean. To tame like the creatures, you need the body parts from like the mega that's like linked to it. So they are meant to be one of the most toughest things in the game to come against. To challenge, you're gonna make a run for it, you get his ass. Look at this thing, he like jumps up, flies around, does a whole move, and this guy says to turn around slightly. Yeah, see how much you get just for defeating a mega manticore? It's supposed to be a very difficult task. You are just all kinds of awesome, aren't you, buddy? Alright, before we do anything else, before we bring out this other monster, I just see who would win right here. Freaking tight. Okay, but this is only a mega, but it is King Kong, but it's a female. I don't think that part matters at all. That was just weird. I shouldn't have mentioned that part. But this one's also female. There we go. It's a chick fight. It's dead equal. They're both getting paid nothing for it. Alright, you see that monkey? Kick his ass! So realistically, you should just be able to put your hand on its shoulder and then just rip its head off. You know, that's pretty much the animation you got going on here. I think that's generally what it should be. This would be such a giant, literally a giant pain in the ass to kill. Literally and figuratively a giant pain in the ass. These creatures are tough. King Kong just jumped up and punched him in the face. This is beautiful what's going on here. These bosses in Overhaul are so much fun. It's because he doesn't really over decorate them or anything. Doesn't like give them a bunch of crazy colors or stuff, which I'm not like frowning upon. That's just pretty much the Pugnacia style now, and I don't like people copying each other's styles. This is his different style right here. He just kind of makes the creatures 100 times bigger and then gives them crazy powers. Which is another great style to have. So many awesome styles. I love how each major mod dev of each major overhaul has an awesome style. I also love how much of a beast King Kong is against this. Look at this damage indication. See, Titans aren't, they may be giant, but they're not unfair strong. This beast is almost at half health now. Although King Kong's still getting wrecked, that's inevitable. Damn, you really get a lot of things. I guess, see, I haven't played this mod again in a long freaking time. I guess now, minion zombie. Look at this little tiny poison wyvern. Is that just your little buddy you spawned to back up? Look at this cute little fart he spawns his back up. Are you serious? That's adorable. I mean, absolutely petrifying at this size. I feel like this size is even scarier than regular size dodo or freaking zombie wyverns, because this size, I don't know, I feel like it can really just attack you viciously. The other one will kill you quick. This one's gonna eat you. Alright, so this right here, the Titan Manticore, one of the beasts I was most excited about other than the brain sheep, but now the next creature. The next creature's insane. Alright, now I know we've had a Kraken mod. Actually, I was the first one to purchase the Kraken model that was first added in additional creatures, and then a bunch of other mods added it, but I was the first one to buy it. I feel like a celebrity for that. But this right here, this is a Kraken. Now this fool ain't messing around. This should have been in the game this entire time. I don't know why no one else did this. This thing's beautiful. Like it's a Titan. It's a Titan squid, but it's considered the Kraken because this thing can actually come up underneath ships and sink it. And look, it's so the Kraken that it actually has spears stuck in it. Look at all the attempts man has made at taking down the Kraken before the beast just made, I don't know, fish shit out of them. That's what I imagine it turns. Look at how cool that is though. It's just got like, it's just got spears stuck in it, man. It's just, I feel bad for it. You can't pull him out. I doubt it's bothering him in the slightest. But the creature's so insanely massive. And yes, you can ride it. It might need a bit of a saddle. Look at this monster. Like when you're swimming, you just float, and then you just like lunge like a continent across every time it does its little, I don't know, forward animation. Its movement. Look at the size of this monster. Of course, its moves are awesome as well. It's basically the same thing. It breathed fire earlier though up on land. That was actually insane. I might have to spawn it back up on land to make it breathe fire again because that was nuts. Look at those giant, oh my god, what would you do? That'd be the ship sinker right there. Just get up underneath it and do that. That would be hilarious. Look at that, oh my god. This is not, look how cool it is. God, I'm so amazed with that. Alright, then if we do it up, do we shoot fire? Oh no, we just straight up polluted the entire ocean. Look at that. There is no coming back after that. It's like the biggest oil spill you can do right there. Look at that. You can literally make an entire bit of the ocean completely pitch black because you're such a giant, massive squid. This thing would be hilarious if we got into someone's base. So cool to watch. Look how little we are, brother. We can just like kill things up on land, no problem. It ain't even a thing. Super excited about this. This right here makes me want to do another survival series with Dino Overhaul. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of a Jurassic Park survival series, but I don't know, maybe after that's long completed, we might just add other creatures to it. Because what would be crazier than making a mosasaur cage is a freaking Kraken cage. Kraken cages are always crazy. Alright, well now for the sake of research purposes, I gotta see what's crazier up in here. Is it this or is it the queen? Look at these giant beasts. This is what I love about Overhaul too, is it's got a huge King Kong twist to it. It's like there's giant creatures that shouldn't exist anymore, but do exist only on this island. And some of them have the ability to just never stop growing, kind of like, you know, like King Kong. So you get some creatures that are just freaking impossibly big, and that's like what we got going on here. Alright, buddy. I think this one's even got spiders on the side of it. I've already shown off this queen many times in videos before. It's just always nice to see an old friend. I'm gonna watch this fight from the shore, as it should be watched by a human. Do something, stupid! Oh no, is it have to be like farther in the water for you to do something? Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. Well, you killed something. You killed the wrong thing. What are you doing over there? I don't think they're meant to fight each other. I think it's like a freaking unspoken bond between these guys. This is what's going on. See, Titan Queen consumes me. I don't think that's true. Look at the size of this monster. It's insanity. Is he getting electrocuted? It totally is. Something's getting electrocuted. There's electricity in the air. Look how little we are next to its face, its giant eyeball. So yeah, guys, here's these creatures I really wanted to show you just to see that it is possible to have these monsters in your world. Like how scary this thing looks up close. Ew, dude, that is unnatural. Look at the size of this Kraken's mouth. That shit is Kraken right there. Dude, this entire creature's so awesome. This whole thing's so gnarly. I'm so happy I found this. This is such great stuff. So yes, if you want to play with the Overhaul mod, which I strongly suggest you do, the download link is in the description below. If you had a good time watching, smack that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Peace!